Hello, my name is Kingsley Kobina Japan. I am the manager of KTT Staffing. Today, I'm here to share with you diversity, equity, and inclusion, simply called DEI. In today's businesses or workplaces, DEI has become the backbone of their successful innovations. Diversity is a range of differences in individuals having a variety of experience, background, race, gender, anything that makes a person unique is the diversity part of it. Equity is understanding of individual differences and provide the necessary um, resources to that person to work with. And inclusion is creating culture environment whereby the employees or individual will feel valued in that organization, and that person can come out and bring what is inside that person to support that organization. In the past 10 years, corporate organization, there were an awareness of DEI, but they did not pay much attention to them, right? So they did not put a critical or comprehensive measures or comprehensive implementation with the DEIs. They only work on the diversity during recruitment side, and after that they did not pay much attention on the equity and inclusion. So within these 10 years there have been some also workforce movement who has come on board to advocate or to draw an awareness of the DEI in the significance of DEIs in the organization, and companies and corporate organization started implementing training and employees, engaging employees, putting measures in place, market based, creating offices, and so that all the significance of DEI will be seen in the workplaces. And there have been a lot of advantage to that. So advocate like Shari Stambeck, the former COO of Facebook, he talked about, hey, um, um, a diverse team, they do more, they work better than a homogeneous team. And there have been a lot of research to support that idea. Ken Fraser, the former CEO of Malik, also saying that, hey, if there is an inequality in their workplaces, people cannot work to the best of their ability. So let's put these inequalities aside and then work with equality. And there's also a research to support that idea. And we have seen a lot of improvement when managers implemented the significance or the role of DEIs in that organization. Of course, when you have such good initiative, you have some critics coming on board to criticize us or to say their view that, okay, but so we have the likes of John Peterson also coming on board and saying that, hey, if we try to implement DEI in the organization, what will happen is that we may end up not giving position to people by merit, because people may be afraid or they don't want to be criticized or hear people taking them to law to court saying that they want them to put these measures in place. So if they are going to appoint 10 people, managers will have to make sure that gender balances is there, racial is there, even disability, everything is there. So he was of that view that if we don't check, we may end up giving position to people who do not deserve. And I support that idea that yes, if we don't check it well, we may end up that side giving people positions that they do not deserve. So we have creators who came on board, but of course, after CEOs or managers implementing DEIs, market-based employees engagement training, continuing training, they have seen a significant of improvement in their workplace. And putting these measures at hands, it also saved the company from any legal liability for people not to talk about discrimination claims, harassment claim, and neglect claim, all those things. So if DEIs are in place and they are always working in an organization, the organization can avoid all these claims. Okay, they can avoid all of them. So we managers or small corporate organization must see to it that DEIs have been implemented, and they keep on continuing training to employees and market base, wherever partners, whoever need to know the importance of DEI, so that people will feel free to work. And when people feel free and they feel like they belong to that organization, the best thing that is in them will come up. So to our small businesses who are coming, I would say that establish a clear DI goals there, so that everybody will know what the person need to do or must do all the time. Creating or must create inclusive culture. Okay, there should be an inclusive culture for everybody to be part of the organization. Also, I will also say that there should be an employee engagement, right? There should be an employees engagement all the time, and they should diversify um, um, recruitment. And most of the time you have to build community partnership. Okay, community partnership, so that your community will know what you are doing and what you stand for, everything about the organization. And also try and measure the impact of DEI in that organization, so that you can day in day out correct some of the mistakes. You can always check and fix wherever you need to address any situation by implementing the DEI, so that all the time you can stay positive with DEIs. Thank you very much. And again, my name is Kingsley Kobina Japan.